the King of France is throwing this banquet, and he invites all his friends. But the thing about it is, King of France doesn't have a lot of friends. He only has like 2 friends, so he invites both of them. But the problem is, he has no food in his kingdom, right? So he tells his royal baker, "Hey, royal baker, I need you to bake me 3 loaves of bread, 1 for me and 1 for both of my friends." So the royal baker's like, "Yeah, of course. I bake thousands of loaves of bread. 3 loaves of bread shouldn't be a problem." But then the baker got overconfident, and he took on 2 more baking projects at once, and he ended up not having time to bake these 3 loaves of bread. So he tells his 2 assistants, "Hey guys, I need you guys to bake me some bread. But don't bake it. Just prepare the dough, cover it, and in the morning I will go and I will bake this bread hot and ready for the king, the way he likes it." So the baker has a long and fitful night of sleep, right? And then when he wakes up in the morning, he uncovers the cheesecloth, and much to his dismay, he finds that the 2 breads on either side had risen, but the center one was still flat. So he didn't know what to do. He's like, "Oh no, what am I gonna do?"
This is the longest story ever. Wait, what?
Okay, so he's like, "Oh no, the King of France hates flat bread." So he's like, "Maybe if I just dress it up really nice and bake it well, the king won't notice." But the king noticed. And the king got so angry. He's like, "How dare you serve me flat bread in front of my 2 friends?" Alright? So he fires the baker. And the baker took this really hard because he had been a baker all his life. His father had been a baker all his life. His grandfather had been a baker all his life. His great-grandfather actually started the baking industry in France. So the baker went crazy. And he just went home and, not home, to his bakery and shot both of his baker's assistants. Right? Little did he know that the reason these bakers couldn't bake bread very well because they really weren't baker's assistants. They were secretly U.S. diplomats. Right? So the United States got furious at France. They're like, "How dare you shoot our diplomats?" Right? So they declare war on France. Right? This is a long and bitter war. It's over 2 years long. Thousands of people have died on either side. The problem is, the president has never really told anybody why they're fighting this war. Right? Because he doesn't want to be like, "Oh, we've got like bakers, posing as diplomats, or diplomats posing as bakers in other countries." Alright? So he hasn't told anybody. Then, one day, one reporter bursts into the president's office and corners him. Not his Oval Office, of course, because that doesn't have any corners.
Is this still a joke?
Yes, it's still going.
Is this a story or a joke?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Okay. So the reporter's like, "Alright, fine." He's like, "We've had enough of this. You tell us right now why we're fighting this war." And the president's like, okay, I'll tell you. He lowers his head and he's like, "Okay, the reason we're fighting this war, we're in this war because of the Middle East."
It took a long time to tell.
I like it. That's fun.